By making this video, hopefully I will answer your question which MMORPG has the most players with a lot of active players playing it, so you will get a great recommendation and directly find your best looking games for mobile. Remember to like this video to reach 200 likes, thanks! Top 10 most played MMORPG with the most active players of MMORPG games for Android and iOS. You can support this channel and send us a special thanks. Priston Tail M. Priston Tail M. I was surprised this game only has a few servers that makes every single server still have so many players playing it. The first impression I see of the game's graphic is totally looks like a classic PC MMORPG. If you are a PC player, then I'm pretty sure you will feel the same as me. Priston Tail will start with picking two different races. They are Thamskron and Morian. Both of those sides will have a different job selections, but overall seems pretty balanced in status attributes and strength. The only difference is the weapon. So the game will take place in two different areas. It depends on which races you are picking. The game allows us to do an auto quest and also auto hunt. The skills should be tapped manually and we can lock the target within the closest distance. When we get a new level, then we will obtain some attributes point status. Place it to build up your hero based on your fighting style. Actually, this game has a combat power base. The stronger we are, the higher CP will we have then. Priston Tail is the most played MMORPG games for Android and iOS. Iruna Tales RPG Iruna Online. I would like to thanks to the developer who they tried on making a great experience to a player and become a no pay to win MMORPG games. Can you imagine this is the only MMO that only has one server only? This is pretty insane and I don't understand how the games get profit then. In fact, the other sides, the player of Iruna will so happy playing a free-to-play MMO. There are so many features that we can enjoy and I'm sure you will never get these features on the other game. We can do a trade system between the players, asking for sparring partner through PvP to know how strong our character is. Even when we are defeated in PvP, we will not be losing any. Such a perfect game, right? I want you guys concerned about how many players in the plaza are opening the stall to sell their items. Iruna is the design for players who love to play a free-to-play MMORPG. Every single thing you can gather through looting and get the rare items or equipment from the monster. This is no autoplay MMORPG at all. The combat, the mission, everything should be done manually. There are two sides that are available to select to become a hero or villain. Both of them have the same job selections, which are warrior, archer, and wizard. This is the most popular MMORPG most played games for Android and iOS. Undecember. This is a really great MMORPG that pretty much looks like a Diablo vibes. The UI and how the customization of the UI menu is absolutely Diablo. I'm sure everyone can easily notice about it. This game is one of no pay to win for me because we can get so much high rank equipment just by killing the common monster. The drop rate is pretty high, which is the main reason why this game always attract more new players to play. The graphics of Undecember are insane. Everything seems pretty detailed at all. Unfortunately, we cannot rotate or change the point of view while we are in the combat. It only has a top-down view perspective, but when we arrive at a village, we can zoom in and see how detailed the graphics are. The combat mechanism is really great. It doesn't have so much flashy effect skill that makes this game become one of the best realistic MMORPG games for mobile. Undecember is one of the most played MMORPG games for Android and iOS. FF Universe. FF Universe. This is one of the best browser MMORPG games that is playable with cross-platforms between PC, Android, and iOS. We don't even need to download any data because everything will be connected with one server. Such a great idea, right? Hopefully in the future, the PC developer will make the same system like this and it will boost the player to enjoy the game and become the most played MMORPG with the most active players to play MMO right now. Surprisingly, on mobile it runs perfectly. Even though I set the graphic into the maximum one and I still get the 60 FPS in a stable condition. Fly FF Universe is an open-world MMORPG where we play in a cartoon art style. The game is fully manually. The skill, the attack, the mission, and how to interact with the other players should be done manually. The trade system will give a huge advantage to the player who can get the rare equipment by spending the in-game gold. We can place the attribute status points when we reach a new level. Seriously, this is a MMORPG mobile you must play. Moonlight Blade. Moonlight Blade. We all know how many Chinese MMOs have been released on mobile, but this kind of game is pretty difficult to accept on mobile's market. But this game Moonlight Blades gets a different hype with a great enthusiasm by the players. Look at how the developers keep maintaining the number of the servers and divide become one regions of Asia, America, and Europe. So it creates a great community between the players to become loyal and pretty much looks like alive while in-game. The graphics are absolutely the best. But I prefer to appreciate how the combat mechanism is. It has so many extra actions we can do, but these actions only appear in a short period of time, so we need to tap the button faster to do a counter-attack or give an extra damage. This MMO allows the player to explore the world freely by jumping in the high distance. It will make us feel like we are flying. The main storyline is absolutely adorable. It has so many options for us to select the answer and it will determine a different storyline. Moonlight Blade is the best MMORPG most played games for mobile. Summoner Wars Chronicles. Summoner Wars Chronicles. After deciding to let the players play the game on PC and mobile, then this game becomes so much alive. More and more players joining it. That of course the main reason is the game's visual is one of the best MMORPG with a high graphic. Even though the game is on cartoon art style, but the level of details is on the next level. I love how every hero looks pretty chibi, even though all of our monster we have seems pretty cute. But when you have a dragon pet, then you will realize how cool this game is. The gameplay of Summoner Wars Chronicle is we can pick 3 different heroes and 1 more hero will be unlocked when you reach a certain mission. Every single player is able to bring 3 allies on our side. They all will automatically help us on dealing some damage, but we can't do fully control them by unleashing their special skill. So basically we are not only focused on strengthening our hero only, but the pet monster is important as the main hero as well. When you reach the city, you will be surprised at how many players are still playing it and become the most played MMORPG games mobile. Albon Global. Albon Global. This game is a great example of a cross-platform games between mobile and desktop. Actually, it's pretty difficult to find any MMORPG with a Western style design, because nowadays every single MMO seems made with an anime-based game. But Albon broke the market with an anti-mainstream design, character, and also we will get back into a medieval era where we should gather some resources to create a new weapon or armor through a crafting system. The gameplay is absolutely no pay-to-win MMORPG. Seriously, as long as you are passionate enough to collect some material, then you can become a stronger hero. The combat mechanism let the player touch every single action manually. The skill, the basic attack, and how we target the enemy by ourselves. The guidelines of the mission are really clear about what we should do. It will show us how to solve the mission step by step. Albon Global is an MMORPG with the most active players in the MMORPG genre. Iruna Online. Iruna Online. If you have a very low endpoint with a lower specification, then this game would be the best option for you to play the most played MMORPG no pay to win. Seriously, the game size is just 200 MB in total, but sometimes we should download some extra data while we are moving into a new location, but the number is quite small though. I love how the game really gives the player a great open world concept with a beautiful color of the green world, especially in the hunting world. The scenery is absolutely magnificent for a small-sized game MMO. The gameplay is absolutely easy to navigate. We just need to tap the target and tap the attack button to open the combat. When you are visiting the village, I'm sure you will be surprised at how many players are still active. Even though some of them have a high level already, but they keep playing it. There is a ton of heroes equipment appearance that you can collect. This is the best casual game MMO that you need to play on Android and iOS. Garena Undawn. Garena Undawn. We all know how many zombies games based that we have on Play Store globally, but this game becomes so popular because of it adapted with the MMORPG genre, so it's kind of something really refreshing hunting a zombie with the other players on our side, so we can hunt together and make a party, chatting with the other players to kill the time faster. The game size is pretty high, it has more than 12GB, but you all must realize how amazing the graphics are, but be wise on setting the graphic because it will cause any problems in game. In game, the weather will be changeable like in the night, day, afternoon, sunny, or even rainy, such a great attention to detail. Overall, the enemy will come at us aggressively, seriously. They will all notice our presence even from a long far distance. This is one of the best open world MMORPG games that still has a lot of active players. Toam Online. Toam Online, such a great game that available to play on mobile games. Seriously, I don't even know how long this game exists. Probably for more than 7 years, which is an insane achievement that developers can maintain the server and keep updating the game frequently. You all must know who is the developer is behind this game. His name is Asobimo. The one thing I always remember about this company is they always create a no pay to win MMORPG games, and Toam Online is the best example. The gameplay is about grinding items. We can freely create 1,000 armor and weapons. I'm sure none of you will find the same appearance as yours because every single item can craft a variety of equipment. That's why this game seems really interesting. After waiting for several years, I really think this game should make a PvP arena. At least the player can measure his strength and push the leaderboard ranks then. Toam Online is a game with the most active players MMORPG games for Android and iOS now. Taris. Taris, I cannot wait anymore. I will put 100% my time on the game, playing this game, and push myself to become the best on the server. This is one of the most anticipated MMORPG games for mobile and PC. The hype it gets is the next level. Everyone feels so exciting about it. The developer clearly said if Taris will become no pay to win MMORPG games for cross-platforms. Just imagine how the game will really break the market and create a new dominant games genre in Western style character design and not anime anymore. The whole game is manually, so you will be perfectly enjoying the game then. Just to inform you, every time Taris did a beta testing, it's always full of players who join in participate. That's why I'm sure how massive this game will become the most played MMORPG for mobile. Thank you very much for watching this video. Please help this video get 200 likes. See you on the next video. Thanks.